Good evening. This is the video newsletter for Buy Sell Short for Thursday, December 20th. Going to be another quick video. I'm feeling really under the weather again today after yesterday. But as you can see, not a whole lot has changed in the market. We continue to move ever higher as we get ever closer to the fiscal cliff that it seems the politicians in Washington are determined to send us over. We got a little bit of a pop today on news that the non-starter Plan B from the Republicans that's going to raise taxes for the poor passed the House. And, I mean, it's almost like a finger to the negotiations. So, you know, it seems like we're going to be going over the cliff here in a couple of weeks. But if we look at the defense ETFs, defense stocks would be the hardest hit if we do go over the cliff. There's still no movement in them. They're still trading at multi-year highs. So, you know, unless we really start to see the defense stocks tank, you know, we're probably looking at a possible deal. As we look here on the chart, we continue to bounce off that 200-day moving average in the 15-minute chart. Every time we dip below it, we rocket back higher. So that proved yet again to be the case today. If we look at the daily chart, we continue to ride all the way up. So what really sucks about this fiscal cliff nonsense is it's keeping us on the sidelines from really picking up any big positions while the market slowly trudges, whatever word that is, slowly moves higher here into the year end. The market is open only for a half day on Monday and then closed for Christmas on Tuesday. So we're probably going to be looking at starting to pick up the January popper plays next week. I will send the list out this weekend. Typically, I have sent the list out earlier, like this week, in past years, but with the uncertainty out there and there's still evident tax selling in some plays, I figure we would just hold off and wait till after essentially the 4-day weekend after Christmas. And then we've got a week and a half to start picking up plays into the new year. And hopefully by then we'll have some sort of resolution to the fiscal cliff. Just going over a couple of plays, I want to bring up one IDN. This is one that we jumped into yesterday as a January popper play. Now, take note of the chart. These are the kind of charts I'm going to be looking to focus on over the next couple of weeks. This is a classic January popper sell-off, a big sell-off from November, some consolidation hopefully is nicely, and then a turnaround. Target on this one into January would be $1 plus. RSI looks good. This one has started to turn over the last couple of days. Volume is very, very low on this one. Stochastics on balance, volume turning up as well. Volume is low on this, and we're seeing a lot of low volume plays actually give the biggest move. So even though you can't pick up a whole lot of size in stocks with low volume, the large percentage moves that they tend to make makes up for that. UPIP is obviously going under some, or still under the tax selling foot. Got a nice little pop a couple of days ago, and then the last 2 days we've seen some last couple of the hours of the session drops and then a recovery into the close with large blocks right on the bell. So someone is swapping out their shares to somewhere else, and we just need to sit here patiently and wait for the move. As I said, this stock has been up 12 of the last 12 years by an average of 28% into the middle of January. So we've got some nice historical trends to back us up on this play. But again, as I mentioned, part of the problem right now is you buy a little bit earlier. You cannot buy a full position right now because you may end up having to add a little bit lower. That's just the nature of the beast with tax selling plays this time of the year. BLIN, we got all the way down to the 200-day moving average today on absolutely no volume. So hopefully we'll see a nice little snapback move on this one. But as you can see, big sell-off over the last couple of weeks. Consolidation. You know, when these stocks start to move, they move big and quickly. So keep a very close eye on them. IGOI, which is one of our January popper plays into the CES show, has shown some very nice stabilization around the 50-day moving average. We're still looking for that move into the 200-day moving average in January there. Chart looks like it's ready to rebound. Just a quick mention on RNN. Again, as you can see, classic late year sell-off on this one, and then trying to put in a rounded bottom. A lot of these stocks should start to move within the next week or so into January. So it's just a matter of being patient on a lot of these, and we're trying not to add a whole lot yet. Like I mentioned, we'll start to go shopping really next week. I've been working on that January popper list, and we've got some very nice setups on it. And as I said, we'll send it out this weekend. So that's it for the video. I know I didn't go over all the plays we're in. If you've got any questions, just ask me in the chat room tomorrow or shoot me an email and I'll answer it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in there tomorrow. Good night.